So I live in the desert. One of the things about a desert is that it doesn't rain. I probably haven't seen rain since probably June when I was in Italy. We are in a peninsula, so some mornings I'll wake up, it'll be extremely humid and a little bit of fog, but no precipitation in that regard. I just found out this weekend that there is a 50% chance of rain for the weekend, and I'm pretty pumped about that. It's like I said, it's been since probably June, and I love rain, so we'll see how that goes. Number one, what is your previous public speaking experience before Speech 219? I've had a little bit experience through high school and college courses. I remember one specific college course I took. It was a higher level sociology class, and the teacher was reading off the syllabus first day of class. She started discussing group projects and the speeches that we're going to have to give, and I had enough of that. And that was the last class I believe I went to. Ended up dropping the course a little bit later. I described to my advisor that it wasn't needed for my degree, and that was that. Being in the military, I think there will be more opportunities later down the road for more public speeches, but we'll see. Hopefully, I'm able to get over my anxiety a little more. Do you have more traditional public speaking experience presenting in person in front of a live audience, or more experience in 21st century medium? I would definitely have to say in person. I haven't used this method many times using talking in front of a camera, but I think as technology advances, this will be kind of the way that people lean more towards. I get a tremendous amount of stage fright. I've always been shy ever since I was a little kid. It definitely shows up when I'm in the spotlight, but I've noticed after a few minutes as I talk, I'm able to kind of loosen up and some of the nerves go away a little bit. I do have a good friend back in Italy who used to do a vlog, and he tried to introduce me to that and tried to get me to be on some of his vlogs, but I was kind of skeptical about that. It just seemed weird talking into a camera, but we'll see. Describe the ways you typically approach preparing for a presentation. Well, during class, back in high school and college, oftentimes I tried to not be the first one chosen. That seemed to be a common theme throughout, was to avoid being the first one called and not, consist not making eye contact with your instructor. I was pretty self-conscious, and obviously you want to wait till someone else gives their speech and kind of see what they have to say and see what they're working with and try to judge yourself off of that. Um, as well as giving preparation, it's important to read over your speech a lot so you kind of know what you're saying. Before the speech, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, I try to breathe, use different breathing techniques to calm my nerves as my heart's usually racing. Visualizing yourself giving a speech is also something I like to do. Describe your level of public speaking anxiety. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give myself a 10. I'm very shy and avoid this at all possible. There was a CNN article I did read a few days ago that talked about how shy people are usually the ones who give better public speeches. There must be some kind of science to that because I haven't seen any effects of that. But I don't know. Discuss how strong presentation skills will help you in your future, in your education and or career. I believe that public speaking is huge as far as for your future and even in a job interview, being able to come up with answers right off the top of your head will set yourself up against your peers pretty well. I've seen examples of job interviews where you're in a group of 8 to 10 people. If you're trying to talk to 4 or 5 people, it does get a little bit nervous at times. So it's good to, especially even preparation is important. In a business situation, being maybe a salesman, it's good to know your product, to come up with something beforehand, to be able to sell your product, or in any other kind of situation with business. In the Air Force, it'll be big for career advancements because a lot of times we go up against boards for promotion, and I will be able to have to breathe for preparation to calm my nerves a little bit so I can give a good presentation. Overall, presentation skills are super important, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it too far in the Air Force without being able to give good presentations. Thank you.